Hi there, Gemini. Love and light to you all here. We're here, dear Gemini, with this is your 15th, 31st of the month of January reading. Wow, so exciting. Let's get on with it here for you, Gemini. Oh my, I feel like there's something so exciting. Like, I'm seeing someone is really also like, they feel like they've found, something that really actually stimulates them. I'm hearing that as well. Ace of Wands upright. It's something that they're really attracted to. I'm hearing it's also something that's really fun. I'm hearing very exciting as well. It could be an activity that you've kind of taken on and you're like, wow, I think I want to be a regular now. I'm hearing that specifically. Maybe it's something you've tried out. Perhaps this was something that, came about after a certain period of also, I'm hearing for a number of you, like silence. For another number of you, I'm hearing like maybe you were just feeling down. I'm hearing illness, hopefully not. Three of Swords here, reverse. Devil upright, the Father of Swords upright. Like it was something that, oh wow, Mother of Swords upright. Like some process here. You got both the Father and the Mother of Swords. The Father of Swords and the Mother of Swords here accompanying the Devil with the Three of Swords in reverse. Capricorn energy here with the Devil. For a number of you, it's like there was something that you actually, I'm hearing you actually, I'm hearing it was resistance. I'm not sure what this alluded to. Like something that you felt like, well, eventually I will address this. The Emperor at the base of the Three of Swords. For a number of you, this was something that you felt, you were going to eventually also, I'm hearing experience. I'm not sure what that's alluding to. Like you were like, I think eventually I will also, I will understand what this is like, what the reason is for this. I'm hearing, why it is perhaps that I'm also feeling this way. I'm hearing that like for a number of you, it perhaps was something that didn't quite, I'm hearing it didn't even like really make sense for a number of you. You're like, I don't know why I'm just not really feeling like also myself here. I'm not feeling motivated. Maybe it was in some kind of space where I'm hearing you really like you felt something was like also complicated. You're like unnecessarily like you felt, well, why does it feel this way? Why does it feel like I am also like not focusing on the right things, whatever it was. There was this feeling that, well, eventually I'm hearing, things will also, they will become clear. And here we are here, dear Capricorn. I'm hearing Capricorn, Sagittarius, Gemini with the Ace of Wands and the Strength, and I'm hearing the Strength card here with the Death card. For a number of you, like you have actually met someone. I'm hearing this for a number of you who really, I'm hearing like they remind you as well of what it is that you really you really see in yourself. Interesting. Like this person perhaps is even a mentor. They reflect something for you here. They really like, they remind you again. I'm hearing, and in that way, the Father comes with you. They remind you of what it is that you actually you really love. I'm hearing you really care about, and be it on even a physical level. I'm hearing even financially. You're like, that's how I want to connect to my world. And maybe it's someone who inspires you in that way, where you're like, wow, I really like what they're doing, and I really like the way that they're doing it. And I kind of see myself. I can see myself. I'm hearing that specifically. I can see myself kind of doing something similar, or even partnering up with them. And so in some way, perhaps for a number of you, this is something that is an activity. Again, I'm hearing it like as an activity here with the Magician even coming through, mirroring the Fool. It's something that you're like think of getting really involved, and it could be something that you had considered again for a period of time, like, but you kind of took lightly. You were like, yeah, I think I'm like kind of into this. I'm hearing all of this, I'm hearing I'm hearing sandstorm conversation. I'm not sure what that's alluding to with the Magician and the Fool. For a number of you, there was something here of a focus on also like travel. I'm seeing maybe somebody would like go on these long drives like around town, and they were like, yeah, I was just doing that for fun, but now I feel like maybe that should be part of my work. I'm hearing transportation. I'm hearing that specifically with the Magician and the Fool. Now something becomes really clear to you. Again, Gemini, like it becomes clear. I'm hearing what it is that you actually also want to cultivate. I'm seeing that this might for a number of you be public, where you're like, I want to gain and gather attention. I'm hearing I want to gain attention around also, or herald attention around these particular subjects. I'm hearing activities also. I'm hearing in that way. So be it an aspect of your lifestyle even that you want to get promoted. I'm hearing for on behalf of, like, it could be something that you actually do. It could be something that you are involved in, that you create, and it could be something that is actually rather like you feel like it's unique, like no one else does this. I'm hearing that specifically, and maybe you want to even like start a show. Okay, I'm hearing that right off the bat. That kind of documents. I'm hearing also your travels, like as it relates to this space. Now, the Magician here in the Fool, for a number of you, this is also related to your storytelling. For a number of you, this is something that you actually want to. I'm hearing brand. I'm hearing it as well in that way. It's something that you even are thinking of creating a space for others to communicate about in. So you have the Three of Wands as well. Computer, so exciting, Gemini. I'm hearing seriously. This is like, I'm hearing it's a one-stop shop. I don't know what that's alluding to for all of your adventures. I'm hearing that as well. Three of Wands here. For number you, this is something that you're thinking of promoting. And Three of Pentacles as well, coming through, mirroring the Three of Wands. This might really have to do with travel for a number of you, like big time. The Chariot coming through as well, mirroring the Mother of Wands. For a number of you, this has to do as well with the way that you publicly, promote your work. Perhaps this is something that you actually have been producing, you've been involved in the space of, but now it's really a matter of, well, okay, how do I kind of put that on display? How do I kind of promote it? I'm hearing actually, and so now we're getting to the good stuff. I'm hearing in that way with the Death card, the Ace of Wands, the Chariot. I'm hearing now it's getting to the juicy part. I'm hearing here with the Chariot and the Death card. Okay, with the Ace of Wands as well. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm hearing as well. You got the Magician as well. For a number of you, you're like moving. Okay, you're like actually getting up, Gemini, and you're like, you're on the road. I'm hearing Scottsdale as well. I'm not sure what those alluding to. All right. For a number, you could be moving to another city. I'm hearing another area. I'm hearing another zone. I'm hearing area zone. I'm not sure what that's alluding to. Okay, it could be, well, also Arizona. I'm hearing that. Okay, but take it as you will. 1 second. Six of Cups upright. I'm hearing this was a really, really like, it was a tough decision. I'm hearing that as well. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Cups upright, Ten of Pentacles upright. Okay. This was something that we felt like truly torn, okay, between like, it's like, if I do that, then I will do that. Then if I do that, and then it's like, if I do that, then that will be what I do. Also, I don't know what that's alluding to, but for a number of you, maybe it was like, you felt like there were so many perhaps angles to a certain decision as well. You're like, I'm hearing, what if I peel that sticker? Then will the other one not belong? I'm hearing on the page too, like you were really maybe trying to like, I'm hearing disaster preparedness with the Six of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Pentacles upright. Like somebody was like, they were feeling very, very cautious about the direction that they would take on here. 1 second, perhaps for a number of you. I'm hearing Santa Clary. Maybe it was a decision that you're making in terms of where you wanted to move. I'm hearing that as well. But that's fine. All is said and done here. You got the Ace of Wands upright. Something has been made clear. I'm hearing you've made the decision. You've made the move. I'm hearing that as well. The Magician. Perhaps it is also professionally. Maybe I'm hearing you're also making your mark. Perhaps remember you have some big time. Remember you got a lot of talent. I'm hearing in a certain industry, even like content. You've produced a lot of content. I'm hearing in a certain industry, and you're thinking, well, now I'm like really, I think, going to publish it. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe you're a singer-songwriter. I'm hearing that here comes the Ace of Swords. For now, you're perhaps even getting like some kind of, you're registering on some platform for something. Okay. In some way or another, something's becoming official. Son of Pentacles coming through. I'm hearing it has to do with the summertime. I'm hearing summertime sadness. What's that song? Son of Wands coming through. Son of Pentacles. You got two suns here. At the base of the Six of Cups. Now, yeah, for a number of you, it was like a really tough decision. It was like, if I again move in this direction, then what will happen to that one door as well? If I don't open this door, what will happen to that door? I'm hearing Manny. I'm hearing that show. Is it Deal or No Deal? Like something like, if I open this door, then what's behind it, and then depending on that, then what happens if I don't open the other? I don't know what that's alluding to. It could be something that you're planning. It could be related to real estate here. The Father of Wands, you were maybe even negotiating. Mother of Wands in reverse. Okay. Let's, Mother of Wands, I said. Mother of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, wow. So somebody was actually, considering something very seriously. I'm hearing it in that way. Like they were considering also partnering up with somebody. I'm hearing casting them for a certain position. They were going to like really, they were like this close, okay? Like this close, Gemini, to like making a move in a certain direction, and then they like, for a number of you, maybe they didn't. I'm hearing this was back also in August. I'm hearing though Austin, it has to do with Austin. I'm hearing Austin, Texas. I'm hearing also Austin Powers. Not sure what those alluding to Gemini, right? But there was something that you were like, I'm hearing you were like, you really stopped, okay? So think about that one. I don't know what that's about. Like it was something maybe even as it relates to movement abroad. I'm hearing you felt like it was your chance, your opportunity to like jump on this train. I'm hearing that as well. For no reason, this has to do with modeling. I'm hearing sculpture as well. I'm hearing I was going to work in the sculpture gardens. I don't know what that's alluding to. For a number of you, you were actually working. I'm hearing in Tampa, Florida. I'm hearing in the Bay. I don't know what that's about. I'm hearing the Bay Area as well. Isn't that near San Francisco? Father Wands in reverse. Left my heart in San Francisco. Ba-da-da. Daughter of Swords, the Moon, Mother of Swords, Father Wands. Okay, I'm seeing somebody like, they stepped out of a situation though. They were like, I don't know about this. I really don't know, but no, I don't know about this. I'm seeing somebody like, they were like, again, this close to Gemini, to like moving into a space, and then they backed out. They turned around and they said, No. I don't think I'm gonna survive there. I'm hearing that as well. What's that about? Judgment upright, Ace of Swords upright. Okay, so maybe someone felt like they got this immediate impression. They were like, this is not for me. I'm hearing that as well. Like maybe you just very, very quickly you're like, I am a fish and I need a bowl. I'm hearing to swim in as well. Interesting. Okay, so maybe for a number of you it was just there was something about the environment that just, maybe it was even a work position and it was like the work environment that you felt, it just doesn't suit me. I'm hearing that specifically, like maybe it was actually related to the elements. I'm hearing that as well. Like maybe you actually visited a space and you're like, I don't know about the environment there. I'm hearing Minnesota. And I feel like I'm talking with a Minnesota accent too, right here. Like, I don't know what that's about, but anyways. But somebody was like, yeah, I don't know about those harsh winters. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could wear that much clothing, honestly. I'm seeing somebody who's like, I need to be in the sunshine. I need to be playing with the dandelions. I'm hearing in the fields. That's me. I'm hearing that specifically. Like, somebody maybe felt like it's a matter of the season as well. They were like, yeah, I need to feel also like I can love the space I'm in. I can love the environment I'm in. For a number of you, it was also perhaps cultural. You were like, I don't know if I'm going to really get the hang, I'm hearing, of it as well. Like, it was something you were perhaps really, again, very wary about, okay? Working in the space of, and maybe it was a new industry or maybe it was some kind of opportunity and you were like, oh my gosh, I feel like it's all so much, but it's also so interesting, I'm hearing, but I don't know about that. I'm hearing the Six of Cups dropping on my lap, like, I don't know if that's really, I'm hearing also like going to be comfortable. I'm hearing that, comfortable. So your question here at this point, perhaps, and you perhaps already made this decision, we're going to take a deeper dive with this, Gemini, see what exactly was at play, but I'm saying like maybe for a number of you, or at least what was related to this position, I'm hearing it as well in that way, or this place. The question for you is comfort. I'm hearing it for a number of you in that way, like where can I feel comfortable? Where can I feel at home? And maybe for a number of you, again, it was like, even in terms of communication, you're like, will I be able to communicate with people around me? I'm hearing also in the office about topics that, surprise me. I'm hearing that as well. Or will it feel a little too conventional? I'm hearing too predictable. I'm hearing that as well. Now, perhaps for a number of you were actually thinking of taking on like even a corporate position and you're like, yeah, the title sounds fancy and all, but I don't think I'm cut out, okay, to be, I'm hearing a finger that stuck up someone's ass. I don't know what that's only do. Oh my God, Gemini. But you were like, yeah, I think they want me to be a little too also formal there. I don't know if I could really like pull that off. I think that I have wings and I need to fly. I'm hearing around the room, not like stand there and like talk like a totem pole. I'm hearing who doesn't understand. I'm hearing the direction. I don't know what that's like the direction that also the conversation is moving in. Like somebody felt like they felt perhaps like something like they was prone to misunderstandings, maybe even culturally. They're like, yeah, I don't know do they understand me what I'm saying here? For me, perhaps it was actually related to language. Like somebody, again, maybe wanted to move even to Australia. I'm hearing that as well. Like, I'm hearing also Austin, Texas, and they were like, yeah, I don't know if, like, I'm going to fit in. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know if, like, they're going to also get my whole cowboy thing. I'm hearing cowgirl thing. I'm hearing, I don't know if I'm going to really get also publicly noticed in the ways that I feel I need to in that space. So maybe for you're like, actually, you're a creative content producer. I'm hearing that as well. And again, you're like thinking, where's the best space for me to network in as well, market my work in, and even my products. I'm hearing that as well. What would my work? Well, one second. My world, I'm hearing that. The Fool. So this is something that actually may not already be created, and you're thinking, where do I at least launch it out from? So maybe for a number of you, you were like considering, okay, these different places. You're like, what about, I'm hearing Wacoma. Isn't that in Washington? I'm hearing, what about Tennessee? What about, I'm hearing Tonka. I'm hearing that specifically. What about Kansas? What about Cincinnati? I'm hearing Connecticut. What do and you're like considering all these places, and it gets to the point where there are so many factors as well in place. Like you were thinking, well, there's not enough water there. And then I'm seeing like, somebody's like thinking about this other place and they're thinking, well, that's like, I'm hearing lemongrass. I don't know what that's alluding to. You're like, yeah, I don't know. They have like lemon trees everywhere, but I don't think that's going to really be the right grove. Okay, so somebody maybe wants to even, it's related to even investment. Once like an agriculture, actual land, like they were actually scoping out land and they're thinking, is this going to really actually be fertile enough? I'm hearing for what it is that we actually want to grow. I'm hearing that as well. The Hierophant upright, Justice upright. So for a number of you, this is something that you are really thinking, it's like, it has to do with the foundation. You're thinking of even germinating certain seeds here. Take it as you will, planting your seeds. It could be even in terms of, again, investment. I'm hearing stocks. Now, for a number of you, I'm hearing the Rally. Okay, you're like actually scoping out land. This is for a number of you, perhaps even communities. Like you're thinking, who's my demographic as well? Who's my audience? And again, maybe you like came across some kind of place. I'm hearing some plot of land again. I'm hearing it in that way. And you're like, Yeah, I don't know. I'm hearing this is like also too cold. I'm hearing it's like sub-zero here right now. I don't think that we could really like sell people things like in a town like this. I'm hearing that as well. The Empress upright, like mirroring the Emperor. So remember, this was really tricky when it came to it. You're like, well, what this versus that, okay? Like, and then you start taking into consideration all of these different factors, and there are so many factors, perhaps, for a number of you to like each one of these particular possible places. And it was really like, it truly was a very difficult decision to make. Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords, a lot of thinking, okay? For no reason, like, I'm seeing somebody like throwing like pieces of crumbled paper into a trash can, like a trash bin, like over and over and over again. They're like tossing, like, they're making like hoops here, okay, like repetitively. Nine of Swords, like a lot of brainstorming, a lot of research. For a number of you, perhaps you're thinking like, what's the right place? Maybe you're thinking about where to settle down as well. Six of Cups coming through, leading out into the future with the Empress. Now, for a number of you, you're actually thinking, you know, what would also feed me and my needs spiritually. I'm hearing that as well with the Empress. Like, where is it that I can feel like I can grow? Like, if I imagine myself as a plant, where is it that I feel I really am nourished? And for a number of you, it can actually be related to the environment. I'm hearing, again, spiritually here with the Empress and the Lovers. It has to do also with your community. Where is it that I feel comfortable, where I feel like I can have conversations with people in the local. I'm hearing, you know, I'm hearing parlor. I'm hearing parlor, pub. I'm hearing as well, like, where is it that I can feel like I can be also, like, really myself? I'm hearing honestly. So for a number of you, it was kind of, I'm hearing as well, like, a process of awakening to what your needs are. I'm hearing that as well. Like, and sometimes it really comes to that, where we experience something of, you know, we almost make that decision. I'm hearing Paris here. And we almost make that decision. We almost make that move. And then we realize, ooh, that gives me the chills, and not in a good way. I'm hearing that specifically as well. Like, maybe, you know, you realize, well, I don't think that really is a choice that I truly, like, in my soul want to make. So for a number of you, it was something that you know, it helped you realize certain things also, okay? And, you know, maybe that process of like almost making that move was a little bit, you know, difficult, maybe challenging, but at the end of the day, and maybe at certain points you felt like, wow, this is really like distracting. This is really also like, it feels like it's dragging me down. I'm hearing it's depressing. I'm hearing that as well. I'm not sure what that's alluding to. Maybe someone felt like, you know, the hunt is endless. Like, I'm hearing that as well. But at the end of the day, you know, yeah, even if it felt like, well, and I'm feeling as well, we couldn't make the decision. In the end, I'm hearing things really do become quite clear in your mind's eye at that point. You're like, okay, so none of this also does it for me. I'm hearing that as well. Like, that's good to know. I'm hearing, I think I need my own show. I'm hearing that as well. Like, maybe for a number of you, you're considering different positions, different titles, and then you're thinking, well, you know what? Nothing really feels like it's also made for me. Nothing really feels like it's tailored. So maybe I should just talk about what I feel I really want to talk about. So this could be entrepreneurial. It could be some kind of streak that you feel guided to take on in your work that is actually really, really independent. And maybe, again, you're thinking, well, should I partner up with people? I'm hearing magazine. For the magazine Emperor, mirroring the Ten of Swords. Should I, like, maybe think or consider you know, whatever it was, okay? You got to the point again where you're like, well, you know, this is making it obvious for me that I don't really want to make, okay, any other company, like money just for the sake of it. Like, maybe you were thinking, you know, of working for a certain company, and you're thinking, if they were to also just have my ideas, I'm hearing, I don't know, I feel like I would not feel special there. I'm hearing it as well in that way. Like, I don't feel like I would really be the star of that show. And for a number of you, maybe you realize, well, that's what I want. Now the chart coming through, you're like, yeah, that's a net necessary for me. Okay, in my workplace, to feel like also I am not just a number. I'm hearing that as well. Like, this is something that I also feel that I generate not only income from, but I am actually making. I'm hearing change with. I'm hearing on an existential level. I'm hearing that as well. So, for question for a number of you, it is more of like existentialism, where you're thinking, what's the deeper meaning behind what it is that I'm hearing doing here? Really, I'm hearing proving. Even for a number of you, this is something that you feel like there can be a calculated side to this, but there's also one that is considering, okay, my spiritual needs. I'm hearing that, my sensitivity, my empathy. I'm hearing that as well. And, you know, I'm hearing you were really considering, perhaps for a number, like, I'm hearing even this position of chief executive officer. I'm hearing that was like you were actually really, like, they made you an offer. They're like, yeah, you can be the CEO of this children's novel. I'm hearing book. I'm hearing that as well. And even publishing house. And you're thinking, you know, that feels like it's really, you know, I'm hearing like something that I could cheers to, you know, night and night again. Like, I'm seeing like maybe it would really, as you might feel it, be a position that would really actually it would be very promising. I'm hearing like on a social plane. I'm hearing in certain industries. I'm hearing that like maybe it would be very impressive. I'm hearing that as well, like as you might have felt it, but you're like, I don't really want to be doing that. I'm hearing that as well. Like, I don't, maybe it's when you realize you're like, I don't want to be cheersing people. I'm hearing that specifically. Like, I don't even cheers, like, anyways. I'm hearing my own time. Like, that's not something that I naturally feel guided to do. I'm hearing on my own like terms. Like, if I'm not getting paid for it, like, you know, I'm not doing it. So why would I set myself up to get paid for something that I wouldn't actually naturally want to do? So for a number of you, maybe you're getting clear on what your instinctual sort of desire and drive is. It's like, if I naturally do that anyways without getting paid for it, that's an indication that it's a natural drive. I'm hearing that for me, specifically here with the Daughter of Cups and the Fool. And so for a number of you, you know, what became clear, I think more so is, well, what is it that I feel I kind of set myself up for? And what are my priorities? And what is it that I actually feel my future is comprised of? What is it that I feel my future, my actions right here, right now are to sort of lead to? And if I kind of see this space as not really aligning with that future sort of vision of mine, then, well, that's important. I need to kind of prioritize what it is that I feel connected to. So in other words, for a number of you, you're actually also wanting perhaps to take on a space that is personal for you. I'm hearing that as well, like more also emotionally invigorating. I'm hearing that with the Daughter of Cups and the Fool. Like, for a number of you, it comes down to also the impact that you feel your work has. Now, it has to do with healing as well, perhaps for a number of you. This is something that you feel you also have a gift with. It's something that is also perhaps related to the physical body, and it is something that is actually related to your creativity. For a number of you, even it has to do with illustration with the Hermit, the Daughter of Cups. I'm seeing somebody was even thinking, like, should I like get on this like board as an illustrator for this like book? And then you're feeling like, but I think I want to just draw my own stuff. I'm hearing that as well, specifically. All right, now for a number of you, there was somewhat of this hesitation, okay, when it came to also titling. I'm hearing your work specifically. You're like, I don't know if I want to like call my work anything. I'm hearing that as well. Like, maybe, you know, it really came to the point of, well, am I going to make this like official? I'm hearing that as well. Like, am I going to call my ability as something in particular? And whatever it is, maybe it just became way too formal, way too official, and you're thinking, I don't know about that. I don't know if that's going to hamper, I'm hearing, my creativity, to hinder also my creativity here with the Fool. And so for a number of you, all right, there's something that you actually, you feel you learned from this experience. You're like, I realize that also, you know, I'm not here to just get good grades. I'm hearing that as well, specifically for memory. I'm not here to just also like get on the dean's list. I'm hearing that specifically with the Fool and the 10 Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Not to say that that is not admirable in some kind of way. I always take it as you will, but to say that, you know, that's not the end goal, okay? I'm hearing at the end of the day, like, and I'm seeing somebody really was offered something very prestigious even. It was like, you could have the scholarship. I'm hearing full ride, okay, to, I'm hearing Villanova. I'm hearing that specifically. Isn't that university? And it's like, I'm hearing Lehigh as well. I'm hearing the presidency scholarship. I'm hearing that's within, and you're like, you know, okay. But when I imagine myself like strapping on that seatbelt and saying like, I'm hearing ahoy. I'm hearing that specifically. Like, I don't think I could do it. I'm hearing that as well. I don't think that I could really like represent. I'm hearing also that crowd. I'm hearing that specifically. Like, maybe someone also saw that they actually didn't want that. I'm hearing, and I don't know what that's alluding to. I'm hearing presidency campaign as well. They're like, yeah, strength in reverse. Like, somebody was nominated even, and then they like stepped down. They were like, yeah, I don't know. I think that I'm fine here actually. I think I'm fine. Thank you all though. Thank you. I'm hearing that. So it's like Ace of Clubs. Mirror the strength in reverse. Like, somebody was like, ooh, I think that I actually want to act in another play. I'm hearing that specifically. Maybe it was even a role or position again, like that you actually got like hired for even, and then you're like, I don't know if I want to be talking about those things. I'm hearing for like hours on end as well. So again, I'm hearing it was a very tough decision. It was something that you didn't feel, you know, like a leader. I'm hearing a leader to make. I don't know what that's about. Like, maybe you were like, oh, this is awkward. Like, no, like, I was not in this position to, like, either accept it or not, even. It was something that was just, like, it was assumed that I wanted that. It was handed to me, and it was, like, assumed that I would accept it, and then now I'm in this position of, like, needing to, like, almost make it awkward. I'm hearing that specifically as well. Like, somebody felt like, oh my gosh, I'm going against the grain in some way, perhaps. Like, I feel like I'm swimming, you know, back up the river, like, I don't know what that's alluding to. Anyway, Sun and Wands here with the Daughter of Pentacles. And let's get a few more cards out here for you. Libra. I'm hearing Libra, Leo as well. Dear Gemini. I'm hearing it's our last chance, our last chance for love with the moon and the Son of Cups. Leading out with the Daughter of Swords and the Justice card. Okay. Interesting. I'm hearing to be real with the Son of Cups and the Moon and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, somebody felt like, okay, they were maybe even after. I'm hearing they were after investigation. What does that mean? Not under investigation, but they were after investigation. What? Okay, like, hold on. Somebody felt like they were supporting something that they actually felt like was a little bit actually freaky. Like, they got freaked out by something. I'm hearing that as well, the Death card here. The Moon in reverse. Like, somebody was like, I don't know if I actually want to get involved in that. Again, I'm hearing that specifically here. For now, you're dealing with a space that is a little bit even taboo. I'm hearing related to metaphysics. The High Priestess here could be through. You could be dealing with a Pisces, a Scorpio. I'm hearing Capricorn. The Empress coming through. Like, maybe this was a space that was also related. I'm hearing to drugs. Hopefully not, but what is that? Caffeine could be related, you know, it could be considered a drug, sugar could be considered a drug, even meditation, excessive. Somebody felt like something was also like a little too cultish, I'm hearing that specifically, and or they feared that something would become also like a habit, too much of a habit. The Father, Cups upright, Three Swords in reverse, they're like, yeah, I don't think so. I'm hearing, I don't think I'm gonna also have enough money to sustain myself in this space. 1 second, like energy, somebody felt like something was not practical, sustainable, they're like, it's weird. I'm even seeing somebody like, they're like, okay, I'm gonna get hired for this job, but like, in order to be in this position, like, I have to like have like a new outfit every day, and I don't know like how practical that's going to be. Like, maybe someone felt like there's also some kind of like unspoken rule that was a little bit uncomfortable, like they felt like socially or the, you know, in terms of the community, the environment, like something was not even like accommodating. They're like, I just want to be kind of casual, and I feel like this space is going to require of me to be like really more like more serious, okay? Like, specifically, Son of Pentacles upright, and you're in the Nine of Cups upright. It's like, yeah, somebody felt awkward. They're like, I don't want to feel like a chief executive of, like, children's playtime. What? I don't want to feel like I'm putting ties on kids and telling them to talk to their parents about money. What? Yeah, I don't think so. I'm hearing that specifically. Somebody felt like also there was a moral issue here. They're like, I feel like I don't want to do that. I'm hearing, I don't want, they're really questioned. I'm hearing their motives. They're like whining and dining. I'm hearing sales. I don't know. I'm hearing, I don't know. Like, I don't know if that's the story here. Okay, I'm hearing Doc. I'm hearing Jock as well. I don't know what this is. But hey, I'm hearing, yeah, it would get you a lot of kudos, a lot of parties invited. I don't know what that's about. The Hermit in reverse. But then someone's like, no, I'm good. I'm fine. Thanks, though. Thanks, Fufu. I'm hearing Fu. I'm hearing FOO. I'm hearing Fubu. I'm hearing specifically, like, yeah, somebody was, like, going to get hired for something, and they're like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's a fortune I will tell of my future. I'm hearing I will also tell myself that is my future. Interesting. So somebody maybe, they also felt like they had potential, and they were thinking, well, it really comes down to like where I put my intention, where I put my energy and my influence in. So they were getting really clear on that as well. They're like, you know, it's a matter of where I put my assets as well, my time, my energy, my attention, and, you know, at the end of the day, am I going to want to show up there every day and like focus on those things? So for a number of you, maybe this was, again, a matter of more like how you feel morally also connected to this space. Also in terms of the changes that perhaps you feel it leads to on a societal scale, even socially. I'm hearing, 1 second. This has to do with like also, once again, morally. I'm hearing morally. Like, what is it that this space actually generates income for? Like, somebody was like, yeah, I don't know if that's really the type of jersey I want to be like supporting. I'm hearing wearing as well, like promoting also the product of. 1 second, like I'm hearing like what I want to be. What is the message here? I'm hearing that as well. Like, 1 second. What is the mission? The mission statement as well. Yeah. Somebody thought that maybe the strategy here, like the mission statement that was put into place or like offered in some way, was not really like even customizable. It's like, oh, we're just going to be like cookie cutter shapes of the stars that they want us to stand here on the stage as. I'm hearing that as well. I'm like, shine, shine, like in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now shine. And it's like, I don't know, someone was like, I don't really think that I'm a proper representation also of that crowd, of that space. Maybe someone felt that something was just not a match, I'm hearing a connection. I'm hearing that they felt they could also, I'm hearing like cast down the line, like maybe they felt that it just wasn't realistic. I'm hearing that as well. Like the Daughter of Pentacles upright, Son of Pentacles upright. It was a little stuffy. I'm hearing that specifically for a number. Like maybe you felt, I'm hearing plaid. I'm hearing everyone is also wearing plaid, tweed. I'm hearing that specifically. And I felt like I was a little too eager with my hand on the doorknob there. I'm hearing that specifically. I felt like I wanted to get out of there. Like, I don't know. My outfit didn't look like standardized enough. I'm hearing that as well. Like maybe someone felt, I'm hearing Germany, the Chariot upright, Father of Cups upright, Seven of Cups upright. Like they felt like their work wouldn't really like make it there. I'm hearing that as well. This could be a venture capital company, big time for a number of you, like some publishing house as well. Like somebody maybe even wanted to promote you and you're like, I don't know if they get my vibe. I'm hearing that as well. Like maybe someone felt like also like things would be, one second. Things were just not stimulating. I'm hearing Cloud 9 stickers with the lovers. I'm not sure what it's alluding to. I'm seeing people with stickers and they were like going to peel them and put them on poles. I don't know what that's about. But they said like Cloud 9. For a number of you, this was related to the hospitality industry. I'm hearing on the run. Something on the run. Like you were going to work with a GoPro as well. Hold on. You're like a cameraman. Hold on. For a number of you, you were going to like actually cover some event or something. And then you were like, yeah, I don't know. I think I should get more honest with myself. Is this really what I want to do? I remember that specifically. Is that really the curtain I want to be opening and like presenting all of my work through? Hold on. Oh, so somebody felt maybe they're like even deciding where they wanted to promote their I'm hearing their outfits out from as well. And maybe they were like choosing something. They were working with like different options here and they're thinking, well, I could work with this stage, I could work with that stage, and they're thinking something is just not, it's not like, they just felt it didn't really speak to their needs, like their needs, okay? Like maybe this, whatever the space was, like was perfect for, I don't know, somebody, some other group of people. I'm hearing that as well. Like to say it in this way that maybe you felt there's nothing necessarily technically wrong with the option I'm hearing that was presented to you or the space, but it just, I'm hearing that song, body, Buddha. Body, Buddha, bye. What's that song? Is it Boot Up by Ella something? Mayas? Anyways, it's like someone just felt that perhaps something about the circumstance was just, again, I'm hearing Fine Art Institute as well, Justice here mirroring the Fool. Like somebody maybe was thinking of even like holding office. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe they were thinking of like participating in some kind of even like show or convention. Maybe it was even like an event of some kind. And they're like, I don't think the audience would get my magic show trick. Yeah. I mean, that specifically, yeah. I don't think that I would also like be ready to make best friends with, I'm hearing the pull like that either. I don't know what that's about. Like somebody was just not feeling it. They're like, I don't want to force it. I just don't feel like I have enough, like also like physically I'm hearing to offer in that space. I don't know what that's alluding to. Maybe you were like competing for some kind of show as well, like contestant show. And then you're like, I don't want to be the Bachelor. I don't want to be a boy, like, looking for a toy, okay, for, like, 10 years like that. I don't know what that's about. Like, maybe someone thought that, like, it would even, like, disrupt their social image, I'm hearing propaganda, like, or some space would actually interfere with their actual goals, I mean, their actual dreams, and so they decided to step out. They were like, yeah, I don't want to like also create a situation that will impede my take-home message, like would take away from my actual take-home message. So maybe someone actually thought like, oh, let me do this and I would promote my work and maybe it would get me some kind of publicity, but no, at the end of the day, I think for a number you thought, well, that's going to actually make more distraction here in the room of where I actually want to be working out from. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light to Gemini, which takes you what can be taken, pursued in a number of ways, and I'll see you soon. Bye.